I'd like to say hello to everybody in the counseling class. My name is Joe Jade, and I'm talking from the state of South Dakota. Bringing a video blog to you to let you know what I've found in research in South Dakota's professional counseling licensure information. Most of what we find is found in codified law. The board that actually governs the licenses is under the Department of Social Services, and through most of the Department of Social Services website they refer back to codified law. When I upload the credentialing worksheet, you'll be able to see where I found the information within codified law and such. But South Dakota being South Dakota, they tend not to be at the forefront of anything, so most of what we're going to find in South Dakota's information is the same as what the basic averages would be across the country. They don't like to be, South Dakota doesn't like to be out front or behind in anything, they just pick an average area. So with that, the requirement for education purposes is a doctorate or a master's degree in counseling, 48 hours through a nationally recognized program. The other end is that the licensure board does want transcripts from a CACREP program, or if you use the 48-hour method, it has to be from one of the accredited institutions, and the accredited institution accreditation list is also shown inside the rules. So along with the 48 hours, there is no extra classes that are needed to be in the basic licensed professional counselor. There is a standard of 2,000 hours of full-time supervised experience, and 800 hours of those must be in direct client contact for the licensed professional counselor. The other stipulation that they add, that's found in South Dakota Administrative Rules. The board itself also asks for 100 only asks for 100 hours of supervision along with the 2,000 hours of postgraduate education. As we finish up and looking at this, South Dakota does use a two-tiered system that uses a licensed professional counselor to begin with, and then if you choose to go on, you go to licensed professional counselor mental health, which is an additional 2,000 hours of direct client contact and 100 hours of supervision. Both have to pass a test. The licensed professional counselor passes a national counselor examination from NBCC, and if you do go to the mental health version, then you're looking at the National Clinical Mental Health Counselor examination. So, in finishing up, we'll bring up the one thing that I did find that was unique, and what that is that currently in the South Dakota legislature there's a bill that is coming up, and it is actually listed as House Bill, excuse me, I lost my numbers here, but the bill would actually eliminate all current professional counseling laws, rewrite them, and bring in new criteria, new requirements for both the education purposes and for continuing education. The primary change is actually going to be that it goes from a required 48-hour class to a credit hours to a required 60 credit hours. Fortunately, at the time of this, the bill hasn't been heard, but you can look up this on my paper that I'm going to upload, and I hope everybody else has a good experience looking theirs up. We'll see you again soon.